Mr. Transformers 96 here, another review, this time of Dark of the Moon, Cyberverse, Autobot Topspin, the blue wrecker. So here we go. So, it's very cool. I decided to pick him up in, Cyberverse. I decided that I was going to pick up all the wreckers in the Cyberverse form, but, so to get started, the one that they have released is Topspin, so I decided to pick up Topspin yesterday night, and so yes, it's just a very simple toy, but I did want to get, I'm getting all the wreckers in all three sizes, Cyberverse Deluxe and Human Alliance, so I have two of the deluxes, I have one Human Alliance, and now I have one Cyberverse, and so yeah, so everything's moving smoothly with my wrecker collection, so that's very cool. So anyway, so here he is. So he's a race car. His deluxe form is all it's all with all the guns on it, and this is a normal one. But then Roadbuster has all the guns on, doesn't have any guns on his deluxe, but then on his Human Alliance he has all the guns, and on Leadfoot has all the guns on the Cyberverse, but then he doesn't have any guns on his Human Alliance. So we do get a lot of different versions of the Wrecker's race car, because some of them have all the weapons on them, some of them don't, and this one doesn't, but this one does. So yeah, so anyway, it's just a very cool car. It's an easy transformation, which is nice. It rolls very nice, and it's just it's awesome. I love how they put 48, and I love the way they did the windows. It's kind of like smooth and like almost like glittery kind of. It's a very strange kind of gloss they put on it, but it looks great. It really does. 48 right here. It even has the Sprint logo. That little bubble there, it says Sprint in it, so that's awesome. It's got Lowe's up here and then the Chevy symbol. It's just, they did a very good job. Also Sprint over here, and I can't believe they put the Sprint in, because that is so small. But that is awesome. So anyway, to transform it, it's very easy. What you want to do is just split the top of the car just like this. Kind of move his arms out a bit, open the center, and split it. And there you have him in his robot mode. Very simple, as you can see. He stands up perfectly, which is really nice. Out of the three wreckers for the Cyberverse version, from the pictures, I think he's the worst. I think Roadbuster's the best. I don't have any other Cyberverse or any of the Cyberverse wreckers to compare him with. I can just compare him to himself, because that's all I have right now for the Cyberverse version. So yeah, but they did a good job with the hair, everything. I like these two engines kind of sticking up. It looks like the deluxe version. I wish they could have like put a hinge like going across right here, so that you could fold this bottom piece up. I would have really liked that. The legs are they're okay, you know. They look like a car, and I hate this outer shell, because in the regular toy he doesn't have a shell, so can't say I love that. It's decent. I think he's gonna be the worst, but I think he's a decent figure altogether. Nothing too amazing. And look at this little instructions. I love it. It's so cute. It's just so little. It's hilarious how they made the instructions just so small. It's funny. But yeah. So here he is compared to Autobot Topspin. So the deluxe version. So as you can see, obviously very different. Considering that this guy costs half of this guy, which is crazy. This guy costs $5. This guy costs $10. This guy costs $5. I think that is way overpriced for the Cyberverse version. Really, you can see this. You think that this is worth half of him? I don't think so. I would think that this is worth like $1, but in regular day I would have expected it to be like $3. But $5? I think that's overpriced. So I definitely don't recommend it unless you want all of the if you want all of the wreckers. Or here's the thing: if you collect the regular versions of things like the Deluxe, Voyager, Leader, Supreme, all that kind of stuff, which I do, then you definitely don't need this. If you you're tight on cash, but you want all the characters, then the Cyberverse line's good for you, because they're cheap. They're not worth your money, but they're cheap, so that you get a representation of all the characters. But if you do what I do and collect the regular toys, you definitely don't need this guy. But if you just collect Cyberverse, this is not a bad one to get. So there you go. So I like his silver Autobot there too. So can't wait to get the other two wreckers. But there you go. So that's my preview. Oh, I'll transform back for you so that you can see. So now just put these arms down, plug the feet in together, move this up, and just close it like this. It's kind of hard to close. There you go. And so there you go. So that's my video review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Cyberverse Autobot Topspin. Thanks for watching.